All right, so I think we can start it. First of all, I don't think, unfortunately, I don't think we have enough time to introduce everyone here, so we'll do it kind of later. And the purpose of this meeting today is that we want to walk you through with the Junction app, the platform that you will be mainly used for organizing hackathon for your own event. And we have here Junction Asia's team, I think, from Sofia. And then Kristen is from Romania, and he is from Albania, and Monsef is from Algeria team, and then Sarah, I also think she's in the same team with Monsef. And then we are also will recording these sections in order to we can send it later, so you can reviewing it if needed, and then also for all the people who couldn't join today to have a view of it. And then if you have any questions regarding to the Junction app, then feel free to also ask Samuel, and then he will also answering all of the questions as well. But then Samuel will help me to take the lead of the call from now on.
Yeah, so as said, this meeting will be recorded and we will upload it to YouTube later, so anyone can check it after that. If someone is not okay to be in the camera, you can turn your camera off. And yeah, if you have any questions regarding anything, please ask after the demo or write in the chat. And yeah, just let's get into it. So first of all, the schedule of this call will be that first we will talk a bit about overall Junction App, what is Junction App, how does it work, and so on. Then I will show you how to create an hackathon in Junction App. After that, we will all participate in that hackathon. So it's sort of a workshop. You get to see the participant side. And after that, we will have a Q&A section as well. So first of all, Junction App, as said, it is a hackathon platform, so you can organize your hackathons there. Roughly said, there is 3 sides in Junction App. So the organizer side, who is the admin of the event, so you can manage everything you need in there. I will show that in a bit. Then we also have partner side. So let me share my screen so I can show you. So yeah, then we have the partner side of Junction App. So partners can basically, this is the partner side, they can basically see the normal dashboard of the event. They can also see hacker packs and challenges, but most important features for partners are the meeting feature, so they can book meetings in here for mentoring purposes. Also, they can see the recruitment tool, so in here they can directly recruit participants. They can see participant profiles, what are their skills, and everything. They can select the best participants in here and recruit them directly, so that is a good feature. Besides that, we also have the hackathon participant side, which you all will get to see soon, but just a quick look at it. It will look like this. So each participant can see the dashboard. In the left side, we have different things. So first of all, there is a team forming, there is project job missions, reviewing, and finalist voting. And all of these will open in the right times in the hackathon, depending how you have set up the event in the organizing part. We also have event ID. In here, the participant can check in to Junction App. When they come to venue, they can just show this event ID on the door, and some organizer will read this QR code and it will automatically check the participant in the Junction App. And also, of course, there's a hacker packs and challenges, so they can see everything in here that is needed. Few words about Junction App's server architecture. So we have had problems with the latency issues at some point, that because Junction App servers are based in Europe, so it has been quite slow in Asia, for example. But we have fixed that. We have fixed our server architecture so that it will basically locate the user in corresponding server closest to them, so it will minimize the latency. Meaning that if you are a participant in Asia, you will work on Asia server and so on. So it will be fast. But yeah, without further ado, let's get to the creating event demo. This is the main page of Junction App. I have already logged in. I will, after this demo, I will show you how to login and creating profile works. But I am now in my admin profile. In here, we can create an event. So basically, it will show all your events you have created, and also you can create your own event. So in here, you just will write event name and then click create. So something like this. When we have created the event, we will get to the admin dashboard. In here, we have few sections, but the most important in the beginning is the edit section. So in here, you will configure everything regarding your event, every setting and looks of your event. And few words about the app. We will have this summer, we are launching big developer project, so we are fixing a lot of bugs and creating new features, and also fixing the looks a bit, so it will look a bit different after the summer, but it will be way better also. Yeah. So in here, first of all, let's create a cover image. We get few errors. This is already fixed, but let's have it online event. And one pro tip is to always save your changes at any point, because if there is some errors, then you don't necessarily know where the errors are. So by saving it, you will can always return to the point you to the latest successful point. Event logo, just using Junction logo there. Event description. This is mainly creating the landing page of your event. So this will show on Junction App main page. Then organizer, you can add your own organization here. Currently it's done in the admin window, which only I have access. So if you want to add your own organization, just send me a message. We are using Junction and no links this time. Event page customization, this is just like the landing page colors and so on. So we can change those if we want to. Let's use something like this. It will probably look horrible, but for demo purposes, let's go with this color scheme. Saving the changes. Then in configuration setting window, we have different settings for the event. So is the event public? We want it to be public. Event gallery open. This means that will anyone see the projects in the event. So basically, the project will be shown on the main page of Junction App. If you don't want them to be shown, then click no. We want them to be shown. Project submitted per challenge. So basically, do you want your event, if you have multiple challenges, do you want the teams to be able to submit separately for all those challenges? Let's click yes. And yeah, it's online event. Multiple tracks, no. This means that if you have like separate tracks for challenges. Review method, we have manual review and peer reviewing. The peer reviewing method is based on Gavel voting system. You can Google it, but it's super good algorithm. Basically, the participant will select from two projects and select the better one, and based on that, it will rank the projects. Then we have the overall winner method. Let's click manual selection. No allow vote for on projects, and finalist voting is not yet open. Save changes. And there will pop out a window. This is that basically anyone can create event in Junction App, but some admin has to accept the event to be public. So basically, after you have created your event, you have to send me a message and I will accept your event. Simple as that. 10 challenges. Let's create a few challenges here. So yeah, it can be anything in this point. Partner name, let's use Junction. Partner email, this email will be used in the meeting feature. So basically the meeting invitations will be sent to this email. What we have done in our events is that we have created Gmail accounts for partners and used that email in here. So this can be, I will just put my own email here. Challenge title. And subtitle. Description. Some insights. And resources what the participants can use in the challenge. So it can be like a list of tools, for example. And prize for the track or challenge winner. And criteria to be how is the challenge winner selected. And some company info if needed. And we can also add company logo, of course. So let me just use Junction logo. Just drag and drop, save. Now we have a new challenge. Save. Let's add another challenge. And same thing basically. Let's leave those empty for now and save. Save changes. Now we have two challenges. The participants can send their projects to schedule. This is the maybe one of the most important ones. So based on this schedule, your event will flow during the weekend. So in here we have different sections. So for example, when registration is open, then anyone can register to the event. When submissions are open, participants can submit the projects for the challenges. And when the reviewing period begins, then the peer reviewing will open, basically. So quite simple. Let's just use Helsinki time here. Let's use something like this. Registration closes 27th, so because we will also participate in this event. Event begins also 27th. There is few rules. So for example, the submissions can't open before the event begins and so on. So it is like goes in timely order from top to bottom. But for example, event can begin same time as submission opens and so on. But it's quite logical. Submissions close 28th. Review period begins same time as submissions close, and they end at 29th. Oh yeah, and then event ends also 29th. Or let's use 30. Yeah, now we have our schedule for our event. Then we also have timeline. This is basically in the front page of the event. You can schedule your timeline. It will show it on the left side of the screen. So basically in here you can add all the necessary time slots if you have, for example, keynote speakers or want to show your lunchtime or anything. You can add them there. We won't do it for now. It will automatically show some of your most important dates, for example, when the event begins and so on. Meeting rooms. Do we want to have meetings in our event? Let's click yes, but we will only have online meetings, so let's not add meeting rooms. Save again. Then we have questions. This is questions for the registration. So when participants register to Junction App, they have to fill in these questions. And in here we can just click what questions we want to be asked. And green one is optional and orange one is required. So and it will automatically ask in every case the first name, last name, and email. But let's ask for example, phone number, and let's make it optional. We can also add custom question if there is something that is not in the ready-made questions. You can create your own. First, you have to create a section, so it will just show, because the registration goes in sections. First, you fill in the basic information, then you fill in the your skills, for example, and so on. So first, you have to create a section. So let's use something. And also you have to create machine name for some reason. Now we have a section, and in the section we can add as many questions as we like. So in here, let's add some question. We can select the type of the answer. We can, for example, have multiple choice, but let's use short text for this one. placeholders and hint. And we can also select if it's mandatory or not. And then add question, save changes. Desta, can you mute yourself?
Okay.
So yeah, now we have our registration configured. Basically, now we have everything required for our event done. In here we have also, in the submission form, there is nothing important currently. But in here, there is one more feature, so we can add tags. For example, in our main event, we used tags for, these are for participant management. So basically, you can add anything here you like. We have used, for example, if the participant needs accommodation or if he or she needs travel grants and so on. So let's create some tags. And save changes. Now we have our event ready. When you are in this point creating your own event, you want to send me a message so I can accept the event. That happens on the admin side. You will not have access to that side, but anyway, let's just accept the event. And now when we go to the front page of the Junction app, we should see the event up there. And yeah, here it is. For some reason, the registration is not open, so let's fix that one. You can go back to your admin side of your event in the Create Event section. My internet is lagging a bit. But anyway, go back to your event in the Create Event section. And just search for your event. And click Manage. And let's fix the schedule. So registration closes 27th. So that should be all good.
Samo, Kristen has some questions.
Yeah.
So I just tried to log into the Junction app and I was able to register. I was able to get into the registration form. So I think that the period is actually open.
All right, that's great. In that case, we can, let me try again if I log out from here. And so yeah, now when we have our event up, let's have a quick workshop participating in that event. So everyone go to, I will send the domain in chat. So just go to Junction App, and you can, if you see the webinar demo event, you can apply for that one. I will also show how it works if I get this working on my side. So basically, first, if you've never been in Junction App, you have to create a user. It will look something like this. So let's just create a new account. You can either use GitHub or Google, or you can create your own. This doesn't have to be like actual email. So it will just ask your name and confirm for terms and conditions. And this is the main page I was talking about. As said, it looks ugly, but you can make it look prettier. Basically, it will contain your banner of your event, some description. On the left side, you can see your timeline I was talking about, and so on. Quite basic, but has everything you need. So now just go to Junction App main page and apply for the event. It will ask your first name, last name, and your email. Phone number is not mandatory, so you can skip it. Custom question, just write any color you want. And then accept the terms and conditions and privacy policy and submit. Oh shit, there is something wrong. Okay, the phone number seems to be mandatory for some reason, but just use anything you like. And after you have registered it, you can go to event dashboard, and this will be your home for next 3 days in a normal hackathon. In here, the participants can do everything they need during the hackathon. So let's just wait that everyone is done registering and has this view open. React with thumbs up, for example, when you have done it and are able to open the dashboard of the event. And if you have some problems, you can ask in the chat or open your mic. in the meantime, I can show you the admin side of the event. How does that look when we have some actual participants joining? So now we have the participant management section, and in here we have all of you guys registered. We can, in participant management section, we will see all the necessary information from the registration. We can add tags for the participants, and we can change the status of the participant. To be able to join to hackathon, each participant has to be checked in to the event. That is the most maybe common problem with the participants, is that they haven't been checked into the event, and that's why they can't see some features or something. In here you can first, for example, soft accept all the participants you like. So in here, and after that we can also bulk accept all to the event. When we have accepted the participants, they will get notification on their dashboard when they have to confirm the participation for the event, and then the status will turn to confirmed. And yeah, then when they come to your event venue, they will show you the QR code, and you can just read the QR code and they will be accepted to the event. So let's change the status back to checked in, and in here we can for example send announcement for everyone, for every participant. This will pop up in your dashboard on your first on your participant dashboard soon. And just send. And yeah, here is the check-in feature, so it will use your camera. It's only for physical events, but since this is online event, it's not open for me. But this is what I was talking about, where you can read the QR code. In the manage section, you can add organizers to your event, so you can add everyone in your organization. Basically, just typing the names here, and you can add them. So let's, for example, add Thai. If we can find, yeah, adding Thai to the organizers. Now Thai can also see the admin side of Junction App. But yeah, is everyone done the applyment for the event and is able to see the participant dashboard? Let's see how many participants we have. Yeah, not everyone, but do you have any problems, guys, finding the event or something? No? All right. As you can see, here is the announcement I just sent. So this will pop up for everyone's dashboard. But let's continue. If there is no problems, let's not wait. So I will just change the schedule a bit. So let's close the registration. and let's begin the event. Good thing about the Junction app is also that you can change any settings at any time, even during the event, so that makes things easier. Let's also open the submissions already. So now when we go back to the participant side and refresh the page, we will see that the event is open, and also the project submissions are open. So first thing all participants have to do is to create a team. It happens in the team tab. We are updating this feature to be way better during the summer as well, but currently it looks like this. So one person from the team has to create a team. They will get a unique ID for the team. They can send this string to other team members, and the other team members will write the code here, and based on that they can join the team. In this point, everyone who was able to join the event, you can create your own team. So go to team and create a team. So then you can also submit some projects. In here we can, first of all, in here we can see the challenges. So this is the Hack the Future challenge I created, showing only like all necessary information here. We can also book meetings in here if there is some mentors or partners in your event. The partner side happens that you have to send me a list of your mentors, and I will have to add them to partner side of Junction App. But basically you can select a meeting, a challenge you want to book the meeting for, and here it will show all the free time slots the mentors have selected in their side. This event has no mentors, so it will not show any slots, but basically you can book a meeting here, and it will automatically create a Google Meets link as well, where the participant and partner can join. But yeah, here is also Hacker Pack, so that means that some partner companies can provide their own tools for the event to be used by participants. Let's add a project submission. If you were able to come this far and create a team as well, then you can also create your own submission. Create a name for your project. You can upload up to 5 images. Let's use the Junction logo only, or actually let's use also the cover image. Punchline, this is like sort of a pitch, so you can just in a few words describe your project. Description, so longer description of the project. You can basically write anything in here. Challenge, what challenge you want to participate in. Depending on your admin decisions, the participants can submit for only one challenge or multiple challenges. Let's submit for Hack the Future challenge. Technologies and tools used, you can just select from the list. let's use Node and React and JavaScript. Video link, so this is YouTube link. It will show it on the project submission as well as embedded video. So you can add any link, any YouTube link here. Let's not, I don't have any videos ready, so let's not put anything there. Demo URL, basically if the team has some demo ready, which is published somewhere, they can just put the link here. Let's, for example, use just the Junction app in here. No, this was source code. Let's use Junction GitHub, for example. Source code public, yes. Privacy, I want to be credited, yes. And then this is maybe the most important one. We have two options for submitting the project, draft and final. We use draft projects for, we have separate draft project deadline from the final project deadline, so draft project has to be submitted in our events. I think it's the first day evening, so that way we can see for which challenges people are submitting the final project as well. You can use this feature or can leave it. Any project can be also final, and it can be also edited at any time. So this feature will probably change during the summer as well, because it is a bit stupid. Save changes, and now we have our own project here, and we can also edit it at any time, like this. Save changes. Now we have our project ready. Have you guys been able to create projects? Next thing is to open the reviewing part, so we can see how the reviewing goes. But for that we need few projects, so click thumbs up if you were able to create a project. It can be anything. You can just write some dummy information there. And we can also add another submission for different project as well in here. But let's not do that for now. While you are creating some projects, hopefully in the admin side we can see submitted projects. So yeah, there's a few, so that's good. We can also filter them by challenge. In here we can create a partner link. Also, when you are creating your submission, please put it to final, so it will show on the Gabble voting as well. Only final project will be shown on the peer reviewing part. We can create partner links for partners. In that way, the partners can see the project submitted for their challenge. It will look like this. So a few projects there, and we can also see more. We can give as a partner, we can give it a score. This reviewing reviewing workflow will also change a lot during the summer, so we will make this feature way better, so judges can review the project based on different parameters you will set up and so on. Also give comments and so on. So this is just will change in the future a lot. Then on the projects tab, we also have gavel voting. This will, when the peer reviewing is open, this will automatically update. So it will rank the projects. First one is number 0 and so on. Then we have the finalist selection. We'll come to that soon, so I will show that in a minute. But for now, since we have few projects, I think we can already do the gavel voting. So let's change the schedule a bit again. Let's close submissions. And let's open the reviewing period. And save changes. Now on the participant side, when we refresh the page, we can see that the reviewing period is open. And that means that in the reviewing tab, it will first give you some instructions how the gavel voting works. Basically, you have to select from the projects. It will show you 2 projects, you can read them through, and you have to select which one is better. In our events, when we have let's say around 100 submissions or so, then the gavel will be accurate if each participant reviews 15 or so projects. So that is a good bench line. If everyone reviews 15 projects, the gavel will be super accurate. So we can just start reviewing in here, and we can see the projects. This will not be quite accurate, the reviewing part, because we have only so few projects. But yeah, now we can see 2 projects side by side. The previous one, which was just shown to us, and new one. So we can see the both of the projects. We can read them through, or we can even, if needed, the team can even go to chat table and ask some questions or so. Depends. And there is a 30-second delay, so you can just click through like everything. You have to wait a bit, and then you can vote for the better project. Let's select the current project, and you can follow me if you have the Junction App open to do the same as well. So you can also do the reviewing. We will get some data that way. Let's select the current project, and because we have show few projects, that was it. But normally it will keep going, and it will show you like project after project, and it basically if there is like, let's say 30 or 40 teams, you can't get to the end basically, because you have to review every project to get to the end. But yeah, now as said, on the admin side, when we refresh the page, we can see a live status of the gavel voting. So in projects, in gavel voting, it will rank the projects. Awesome project is winning at the moment. So let's just give a few seconds if anyone wants to do the same, so do the peer reviewing part. But in the meantime, we can move on to finalist selection. Basically, what we do in our events is that we have separate challenge winners, so those are selected by the challenge providing companies, so they can make their own decision, but the overall winner will be, first we select the finalists with the gavel voting. We will have, for example, top 5 projects. Those projects will be able to pitch their solutions live on the stage. And after the final pitch, we will have public voting where everyone can vote the best project of those 5. And based on the final voting, we will select the overall winner of the hackathon. So first we have to select projects for the finals. So it happens like this. We just click the project we want to be in finals, click the arrow, and it will update them to be finalists. Then when we want to have the final voting open, so in this stage, let's say the final pitches are done, we go to configuration tab, and on the bottom there is finalist voting open. Let's click yes and save. So now we will have the finalist voting open in the participant side. So let's navigate to participant side, refresh the page again so we can see it. Alright, we have the reviewing period still open, so we have to close that first. So let's go to schedule, submissions. No, reviewing period ends. Let's select, for example, this, save. And now the reviewing period is over, so the final voting will be also open. Let's just double check. Yeah, it's open. And in projects we selected no final selection, every project to final. Now it should be open when we refresh. Yeah, here is the finalist voting. It is open, and we can see all the projects we just selected for finals. And each participant will have 1 vote. So they will select the best project from here. And by clicking see more, we can also read through the project. One thing we also have is voting tokens. So we can just, for partners, for example, who haven't been logged in to Junction App, we can create voting tokens for them, so they don't have to log into Junction App. They can vote without doing that. So let's just create 1 token. Save. And it's basically just a link. So by that link, we can go to the final voting. So pasting the link here. And it will basically be the same as for the participants, so they can see all the final projects and they can select the best project and submit vote. But yeah, let's move to the participant side. Let's submit vote for awesome project. And you can do the same in your side if you want. Basically, we will usually have like 10 minutes or so to do the voting, and it's quite quick. From the admin side, we can see live on the winners tab the scores of the projects. So Awesome Project is winning by 2 votes, one with participant and one with voting token. And other projects have 1 vote currently. So yeah, then we close the finalist voting. So same thing in configuration, is finalist voting open? No. Save changes, voting time is over. And then we will announce the winner of the hackathon based on this. So Awesome Project won this hackathon. Congrats. So that is it. Basically, this was the whole workflow of the hackathon from both participant side and also from the admin side. In results, we will also see something when the hackathon is finished. So when the hackathon on the schedule, when the event ends, then we can see something on the results as well. But now when we go to front page of Junction App, we can also see the projects because we selected that all the projects will be public as well. So in demo event, we can see all the projects. Clicking this. We can filter by challenge or by all projects. And yeah, that is it basically. There is also some other features in the admin side, but I think those were the most important ones. So just going through the hackathon workflow, how it goes from both admin and participant sides. And yeah, if you have any questions during your event, you can always contact me on Slack, or we can also book a short call to check something out. And yeah, currently there is quite a few bugs. There is also workaround for those bugs. You can find out by yourself or by asking me. We are fixing most of the bugs or all of the bugs if we can during the summer. So after the summer it will be even better, and we will also add a few bigger features for the Junction App. For example, the team forming feature will show all the teams that are in the hackathon, and the teams will, for example, the plan is that each team will show like what roles they are looking for, and then the participants can apply for those teams and so on. And also the reviewing process, we will make that one better as well, especially for the judges. So they can review the project based on multiple parameters and so on. So big things coming regarding Junction App as well. We want to make it suitable for everyone. But that was my demo. Now we have still, actually this was quicker than I thought, so we have a lot of time for questions as well. So if you have any questions, you can ask them now.
Excuse me, sir. May I ask you a question?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, thank you. My name is Soon Bom Kon, and I'm tech team backend of Junction Asia 23. I think, first of all, thank you for the explanation. I think Junction App is very convenient service, and and we're currently building our own server due to some requirements of our sponsors, but I think we can use it to save our funds next time. I'll tell about this to my team. And this question is nothing to do with Junction App, but we don't have Junction domain now, like asia23.hackjunction.com. So I sent you an email with our front-end scening address yesterday, and it would be very appreciating if we could be registered on JunctionX. Could you please configure the domain for us?
I can answer this question. So currently, we are putting on our Junction domain at the moment. So we have received the request and we will be working on that. And as soon as we got the domain, then we also send it to you as well. So I will be the person in charge for it.
No, I got your email, so I will set up the domain for you probably today if I have enough time for that. Otherwise, it will be next week.
All right. Well, you can send it to Yoel.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah. Thank you for the question. Any other questions? No questions? All right. Remember that Junction App is one of the best hackathon platforms out there, and it's also for free for all of you guys. So it's a great tool when you know how to use it. It's a bit tricky first, but when you get used to it, it's super good. So, and you will also get some tips and tricks. You can send me a message in Slack, for example, at any time, and I will help you guys with technical things. If you don't have any questions, I think this was all today, and I thank you for your time, and thank you for being in the call and joining the demo event as well. Tai, do you have anything to add?
Not so far from my side.
All right. In that case, thank you for your time, and yeah, let's have good hackathons in the future. See you somewhere sometime. Thank you. Bye.